taking so long?
Mom, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, sweetie. Go back to sleep. No, really, everything's fine. I just didn't... thought he'd be out of surgery by now.
Why, you think something went wrong?
No, of course not. God, I hope not.
Mom, you're worried.
Yeah.
It's okay.
How is Bo? I mean, did he make it out of surgery?
Hello, gentlemen. I trust my client was treated with the utmost respect and care last night. Tuck your shirt up.
Is the commissioner going to be okay?
No word yet.
Oh, my God, he has to make it.
Yes, he does, because otherwise the charges go from attempted murder to the real thing.
Hey, Langston. What's your fantasy? You know what I think it is? I think you'd like to have someone post a video of this piece of garbage you call a script on the internet, and you think next thing, my name in lights, magazine covers with Miley Cyrus. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
What is your problem?
No, I don't have a problem. You got a problem. And I'll tell you what it is. It's right here. It's character assassination. It's called libel.
Well, I don't know what you expect me to do about that.
I'll tell you what I expect. I expect you to take this guy right here, this jackass, who's obviously based on me, and I want you to rewrite him from the ground up.
Well, that's not exactly your call to make, so...
Oh, really? Do you have any idea how much money I gave that school? I can shut down this production so fast and make your head spin.
Go ahead, Dad. Make yourself look even worse now than you did back then.
Hey, sleepyhead. Hungry for some breakfast?
I'd love some. Thanks.
Well, here we go. Home sweet home.
Ah, I like the sound of that.
No, you can like the sound of it. See if you can live with the reality.
Come on, what are you talking about? This place looks great.
Don't look under the bed.
Why? Like pizza boxes?
No, I got rid of those. I just didn't know what to do with the dirty laundry.
I know there is a thing called a washing machine, but you have to push the buttons.
Oh, that's what you do. You gotta still push the buttons. I didn't know. See, I'm learning. Excuse
I'll
me.
teach you. Oh gosh, I hope it's Nora.
No, it's not about Bo. It's Kelly Kramer.
You must be Blair's new friend. What do you call yourself, the shirtless chef?
Eli. And you must be...
Blair's cousin Kelly, and your eggs are burning.
Oh, no, it's fine.
No. Oh, no.
It's fine.
I think you want to save us from total disaster.
What are you talking about, disaster? I got this recipe.
Keep your hands off Elijah's spatula.
Bo did make it through the surgery.
Thank God.
And we were able to remove the bullet.
So my dad's going to be okay?
Well, we hope so. But it's been a long night, and he's lost a lot of blood. Now, if he makes it through the next few hours...
If?
We're doing everything that we can to get him awake and breathing on his own.
Okay, well, then what do you need us to do? You just tell me and we'll do it.
I wish it were that simple. But there are some things that Bo is going to have to do on his own.
Well, have you read this thing? Did you see how bad she makes me look? Look at this. Look at this description of me.
Is any of it not true?
Well, I mean, Have you ever heard of provocation? Granted, some of the things I did were...
Yeah, like throwing your pregnant daughter down a flight of stairs.
Oh, it was an accident. And I don't think your script makes that very clear.
How about beating the crap out of Cole? Was that an accident too, Dad? Look, it happened. Everything that Langston wrote about. You did go a little nuts. I think the best thing you can do is buy a ticket and sit front row.
Why would I do that?
Because maybe if you watch the play, you'll see how hard it was for me. Then maybe it'll keep you from making the same mistakes with Danny.
Thanks. Kelly's gonna be interested to hear that.
What, did she hire you to work on a case or something?
Yeah, she's got some questions about her mother's death.
Gosh, I heard it was a heart attack.
Not according to Kelly. She thinks her mother was murdered.
You two have just met and you already need a referee?
I was only trying to help.
Elijah doesn't need your kind of help, Kelly.
Okay, why are you so threatened right now?
Why do you always want what I have?
I don't. Oh, please. You're even running after something I used to have and don't want anymore.
Well, yeah, I've done some pretty terrible things, but only because you know I love you.
Well, I love you too, but that doesn't change what happened.
No, it doesn't.
I guess all we can do is just learn from it and be glad that in the end it all worked out. And after everything that was thrown at us, Cole and I stayed together, and we have the most beautiful little girl in the whole world.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. My daughter's pretty beautiful, too.
All right, this is getting a little obnoxious.
So what you're trying to say is that I should concentrate on the ending, the happy ending?
Yes, and try to make a better future.
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay.
Well, looks like opening night's still on there, Langston. You got the star to thank for that.
Yeah, not just that. Even though you covered for me with Marco after the other stuff you did, you kind of owe me that.
What did I do?
You tried to get Ford to stop seeing me, and that's not okay.
Natalie, how the hell did this happen?
Apparently, Skylar was aiming for Rex, and then Uncle Bo decided he'd take the bullet instead.
Sounds like Bo, doesn't it? Damn fool. Thank you for coming to get me.
Of course. Jessica and I, we tried to call you several times, but you never picked up.
Yeah, sorry. I turned my phone off last night.
What happened?
You may as well be the first to know. Kim and I split up.
Hey, Rex. How's Bo doing?
He made it through surgery, but Dr. Evans says it's still touch and go.
If he can make it through the next couple hours, he has a chance. He's really weak.
All because he got between me and Skylar's gun.
God help him for that. I'm sorry.
No, Skylar's the one that should be sorry.
Listen, the news just keeps on getting worse and worse.
Why? Did something else happen?
More like proof of the bad news that we already got. I did the DNA thing in case there was a screw-up. Allison was right. I'm not your mom.
So I'm just some random kid she found at the hospital. A substitute for the son you had with Mitch. The one that died.
About that, could we not go into that now?
What are you talking about?
Could we just wait till Bo is out of the woods?
Roxy, what's going on? Are you saying that your baby didn't die after all?
Sure don't look that way.
Do you know who he is?
Listen, seriously, could we not go into that right now?
What? No, hey, how many secrets have we had? Where did it get us?
Roxy, if you know who your son is, you need to say so.
Skylar.
Skylar? Skylar?
Yeah, go figure.
He's so pale. Isn't there anything that you can give him, like oxygen or...
We're giving him all the support we can, Nora. The rest is up to him.
You look so far away. Please don't be so far away. me a sign. I'll let you know that you're going to come back to me. Will you do that? Please.
I only went to see Ford for one reason, and that's because I care about you.
Yeah, but you're not my mother, Star.
No, but I'm your friend, and if something was to hurt you and I didn't try to stop it...
Yeah, but okay, to stop Ford from seeing me, that's like so high school.
You are in high school. And Ford teaches college. Shouldn't he know better? Look, I just wanted to know if he cares about you.
Why? I didn't go ask Mr. Joplin if he cared about you.
Mr. Joplin wasn't having sex with me. And he knew that I was too crazy and too young to even know what the hell I was doing.
So you think that I'm just some clueless kid that can't make my own decisions?
I can't stop thinking about Gigi. I mean, I held a gun on her, Taya. She's gonna have nightmares about me for the rest of her life.
Gigi's pretty tough. She survived a lot.
Yeah, okay, fine. She's got one more bad thing she has to get over. And what about Sierra? Is she gonna be okay?
I'm sure Oliver and Kyle are taking very good care of her. You need to stop worrying about everyone else and start focusing on yourself. You're the one being arraigned today.
Yeah, I don't know why you're wasting your time.
Because everyone is entitled to a defense, Skylar. You need someone in your corner, and that person is me.
Yeah. I kind of thought it might be Roxy, too, but,
What did she say she was coming today?
no, something like that. But I guess she came to her senses and took my advice.
What advice did you give her?
I told her to forget I'm her son. Well, this is insane. Instead of Mitch Lawrence being my father, he's Skylar's.
Yeah, well, I couldn't believe it either. That's why I did the DNA thing. But it's true.
I don't understand. How did this happen again?
After I had my baby, we realized how bad off it was, and we knew that we had to do something. So Allison took me to this hospital, where her sister was a doctor. Leah Joplin.
Leah Joplin.
Yeah, then Allison panicked, because she thought my baby was going to die, so she grabbed you from one of the nurses, and she gave you to me, and she told me that you were mine. And then when she found out that my real kid was going to live, it was too late to make the switch.
Mitch would have been suspicious.
Yeah. So Allison made sure that I kept you, and that her sister kept the other kid.
She gave away your baby and never told you.
Listen, I gotta go because Skylar's arraignment is in...
Oh, you're going to court?
Yeah, well, someone's got to stand by him. Why shouldn't it be his mother?
I know that you were probably expecting something like this, but there's one thing that may surprise you.
About Kim?
Yeah. I didn't catch her at anything, and she came clean all by herself. And I don't think Kim would admit to cheating on me if she were only after my money.
I guess that's something, Dad. Look, if I was hard on Kim, I'm sorry. It was only because I didn't want to see you get hurt.
Well, the hell with me. I can take whatever I have to. So long as, at the end of the day, I still have my brother.
Remember when I found out I couldn't walk? I really lost it. Threw stuff. Yelled. But you let me. You knew what I needed more than I did. And I never thanked you. Instead, I made you the bad guy. I blamed you and Mom for not letting me have that surgery. I need to make that up to you, Dad. I really need to. Just please give me that chance.
Blair, I don't think your cousin was making a play for me. And even if she was, you'd be out of luck. I only have eyes for you.
Aren't you sweet? But that's never stopped Kelly from making a fool out of herself. I mean, anybody who would volunteer to work for Todd Manning obviously has man issues.
Blair, there's an old saying about a pot in a kettle. Maybe you heard of it.
You are so clever.
You know what? Let me get that. Hey.
Threesome?
Oh, Todd. Elijah is making breakfast for us, and you're obviously here to see Kelly.
As a matter of fact, I am.
Well, I think you might be more comfortable, the two of you, maybe conducting business over at the Sun. Don't
It's
you
not
think?
business. This is personal.
Alison Perkins said that Mitch Lawrence sent her to kill Melinda, but Melinda was already dead when she got there.
Does Kelly believe that?
No, she doesn't know what to believe. Right now, she just wants someone who's making these calls telling her mom was murdered.
How many calls have there been?
2 so far. And both came from inside the facility where her mom was living.
Out in California?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you have a plane to catch.
You kidding me?
No, I'm not.
We just found out you're a high-risk pregnancy. That means I need to keep an eye on you and an eye on you.
Yeah, well, we are going to be just fine.
I know you're going to be just fine. You know why? Because I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, no. See, that's the last thing that I want.
How you holding up?
Fine.
You're a bad liar. Just like your pa.
It's good to see Uncle Clint. My dad would like to hear your voice. Even if you're still mad at him.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it wasn't all that long ago that I was threatening to shoot you myself. I could tell you the reason I didn't was because Paul would never have forgiven me, but we both know that's not it. You're my brother. And truth be told, I can't imagine a world without you in it.
Since when does Skylar Joplin deserve any support from you? He kidnapped Gigi. He was ready to shoot me in cold blood.
Listen, I know that Skylar did some very, very bad things. I know that.
There's a guy in the next room that might die because of what Skylar did. He might die, Roxy.
Rex, nobody hated Skylar Joplin on this whole planet more than I did. I wanted to wring his neck.
So what's changed? One DNA test and suddenly the guy's got a clean slate?
You know, it's really not about him. It's about me.
What do you mean?
You know, when you find out something like this, you really start thinking about what it's like to be somebody's mother. And I know I never figured it out with you. I mean, I was bad to you and Natalie. I know that. I loved you, but I blew it big time. And Rex, I got a chance for a do-over. I'm all that Sky has left. And if I got a chance to do something better for him than I ever did for you, I'm taking it.
I mean, bottom line, there's no defense for what I did, so what are we doing? Why are we playing games?
This is no game, Skylar. If you plead guilty, you go straight to prison. For life, if Bo dies. You won't if you plead temporary insanity, which I can prove.
Yeah, why would you want to?
Because I don't believe you were in your right mind when you kidnapped Gigi, or when you tried to kill Rex. Can you honestly swear to me that you knew what you were doing?
I don't think that I'm better than you. But I know when you're not acting like yourself, and the minute you start talking about Ford, you don't make sense.
I'm sorry that you think I'm such an idiot.
Lang, I'm not judging you, okay? I swear.
Well, then you're judging Ford, and that's not fair either. You don't even know him.
You're right, I don't. And I'm sure he's really exciting and that he has a lot to offer you.
He does.
But I know that you love Marco and you don't want to lose him. I think that you're stuck and you don't know what to do, and I'm stuck too.
How?
Because I love you, and I love Cole, and I hate that I'm hiding this from him, and I needed to fix it. That's another reason why I went to see Ford.
Well, what did Ford say about me?
Blair, bring me the salt right now.
I'm not going to bring you anything. In fact, taking your...
Let him have the cold eggs if he wants.
What?
I need a sous chef for my next batch.
Are you talking dirty to me?
Maybe.
Oh.
What are you doing? I'm not finished with it.
You said you had personal business with me. Is it about my mother's death?
Hey, well, what did you just say?
Kelly's been getting calls that her mother, Melinda, was murdered.
Well, Dorian has been saying that from the get-go.
So I put my PI on him.
Oh, I'm sure you did, and we all know why you did, too, because you want some little gory headline for the Sun, right?
No, Blair, it's because Kelly was upset and I wanted to help her.
Did the PI come up with something?
Both calls came from the complex where your mom lived, so somebody must have seen something.
I need to tell John.
John who?
I asked John McBain to look into this for me.
Listen, Mussolini, you've been here 10 minutes, and you're already trying to tell me what to do, trying to get me out of town.
I'm not trying to tell. I just don't want you to change the way you are just because we're having a baby.
I don't even think that's possible.
No, okay. All right. I know you're going to be a father. All right. But that doesn't mean you got to stop catching the bad guys, okay? And if you can find something that can put Mitch Lawrence, don't look at me that way, and Allison Perkins away for the rest of their lives, you've got to do it.
You know, I'm not the only cop in town.
No, but you are the best one in town. Yes, and you love your job, right? And no one should stop doing what they love. And that happens to include you.
The question's more what Ford said about me.
Like what?
He said that I am a teenage slut who got pregnant in high school and threw herself at Skylar.
He said that?
Oh, and that was just the beginning. He also tried to convince me that Cole was throwing himself at Hannah. But if you must know what he said about you, he said that you're a woman and not a girl. He told me to stay out of it and that you should make your own decisions.
Well, what else did he say?
That's what he didn't say that bothered me.
What do you mean?
I asked him point blank if he had feelings for you. And he didn't answer me.
Well, a lot of guys don't like to advertise their feelings. It doesn't mean that they don't feel anything.
So you think that Ford cares about you?
I see the way he looks at me, Star.
I'm sure Hannah thought the same thing.
No, that was different.
How?
Because he's not into Hannah, he's into me. We understand each other.
That's what you used to say about Marco, and when did that stop being important?
You didn't set out to ruin my life. I know that. What happened with you and Nora, it was just in the cards, I guess. And we all should have known that. Trouble was, when I found out, I needed to get mad at somebody. And the good thing about getting mad at your own brother is that you figure that you'll have time to get over all that. That's what I thought we had, Bo. Time. To be brothers again.
You're not a criminal, Skylar. You're an addict, okay? And you deserve to get help. That is what the people who care about you want to see happen.
What people?
Me. Rachel.
And don't forget me.
Manning hired this PI, but I guess Kelly wanted to step it up a bit.
Well, why would Kelly let Todd get involved?
I don't know. I guess he volunteered.
Well, okay, all the more reason for you to take over. The last thing Kelly needs is to get in too deep with Todd Manning.
Kelly? You know, I hired my own investigator for this, and I went to Statesville with you, and I was about to offer to go to California with you. What do you need John McBain for?
It's a job, Todd. It's what he does. And if my mother was murdered, then I know that the police are going to have to know, especially if Mitch and Allison are involved.
I can get answers faster than John can.
Okay. He hasn't even agreed to help me yet. He said he needs to think about it.
Wow. Somebody doesn't want to drop everything and deal with perfect Kelly? What a shocker.
See, it has nothing to do with me. He has a lot of other things on his plate right now.
Oh, yeah? Such as?
Being a father, for one. Marty Saybrook is having his baby.
No matter what's happened between us, Bo, we're family. And right now, there's a big hole in this family where you belong. Now, you listen to me. We need you, Bo. And we love you. And don't you ever forget that.
Did you just hear what Clint said to you? I hope you did, because if you did, you'd know that you still have a brother. And oh, isn't that worth holding on to? Isn't it? For us to be a family again.
You okay?
Well, none of us are going to be okay until Bo comes out of this.
He will. I know he will.
I hope so, honey, because I don't know what I'll do if I don't get another chance to make things right with my brother.
Will you be okay if I leave for a little bit?
Where are you going?
I won't be long.
You didn't answer the question.
Sierra's custody hearing, it's still scheduled for today.
Well, yeah, but everything's changed now. I mean, Skylar's not the father.
I know, but that doesn't change how I feel. She's still my niece, Rex. I still love her just as much.
Yeah, but do you really want to take her away from Oliver and Kyle?
Doesn't sound too good when you put it that way.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand what you're thinking.
I don't know. I don't know what I want, Rex. Except for you to get through this and for Bo to be okay. Call me the minute you know anything, promise?
Cheech, you being here with me tonight is really what held me together. Thank you.
Anytime.
The way that I feel about Marco, we have this connection that'll probably never go away. And I love him, I do. It's just, God, it's been so long since I've been up front with him about anything.
And you can change that.
How? If he finds out how many times I've lied to him, he'll never speak to me again.
So your only choice is to keep lying?
No, but... All right, last night, I came home late and he started asking me a bunch of questions. And instead of understanding why, I acted like he had no right to be suspicious.
That's so messed up.
I know. And it just got worse. He started telling me how much he loved me and how he didn't know what he would do with himself if something ever were to take me away from him.
And that's not enough to make you stop cheating?
Star, look, I hate what I'm doing to him, but I also hate that somewhere inside he knows it. He's afraid that I'm leaving him, so he's trying to trap me into staying.
I almost forgot you were married to John McBain too, weren't you?
Well, it was only for a little while. It was just to keep Todd from, getting custody of the kids.
Yeah, right. It seems like a theme with you two.
Look, we're not going to go into battle anytime soon, all right?
But I don't care who you were married to, just as long as you're not carrying any torches.
Only for you?
Yeah, well, you didn't look too happy when you heard McBain was going to be a daddy.
Well, that's because I hate Marty Saybrook. I swear, I would wish that he was with anybody but Marty Saybrook.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How about Kelly?
What's your issue with John?
Are you kidding? I don't even know where to start.
Good. Then don't. Because if I have my way, John McBain is going to find out what happened to my mother. There's not a damn thing you can do about it, all right?
I'll talk to Kelly under one condition.
Yes, What?
You get so much as a twinge. You call me. You don't stop to go, oh, it's nothing. You feel anything, you hit #1 on the speed dial.
And that's you?
That's not funny.
Yuck. Okay. 1, I promise to do everything the doctor asked me to do. If you promise not to worry.
Yeah, right. I'll be a day or two.
Okay. Oh, good. That'll give me a chance to redecorate.
What?
I'm having trouble, but I'm thinking it just needs color. Color, perhaps flowers. Did I have you in for a minute?
Not even close.
People charge Mr. Joplin with felony assault, kidnapping, illegal possession of a firearm, and resisting arrest.
Ms. Delgado, how does your client plead?
Not guilty by reason of insanity, Your Honor.
Look what Skylar did to you. It's supposed to be me, you know. Well, the truth is out now. Roxy's not my mom. That's not even half of it. Turns out her real son is the guy who shot you. I mean, can you believe that? Roxy is Skylar's mom. And Mitch might be his father. We don't know. We don't have a DNA test to prove it. He might still be my father. We don't know. Why am I telling you this? Maybe because you always know what to say. You're always so good to me. You always have a way of making sense of all of it. And I know one thing. I don't have a prayer doing this without you. You saved my life. Yes, I should be grateful, but I want more, damn it. I want you back in this world with the rest of us.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for, even more, for saying what you did to me. Thank you.
So, Marco is being wonderful and telling you how much he loves you, and you're calling it a trap? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm a mess. It's like the guiltier I feel, the sweeter Marco is, and the worse it makes me feel. I mean, I wish he would just be mean.
Are you listening to yourself? Langston, you're not making sense. You need to end this now.
Yeah, you're right. I'm going to.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I'm gonna break up with him today.
Oh, thank God. Ford does not deserve you, Langston.
Ford? No. Star, I'm not breaking up with Ford. I'm breaking up with Marco.
You know, you gave me a big wake-up call the other day when I kind of got bent out of shape about Todd and Kelly. I'm so not going to go down that road with John and Marty. Trust me.
Good. Because I've got no objection to history, as long as it stays history.
Yeah, well, what about you? Maybe you have some history. Maybe I should do a little investigation.
Oh, yeah? Is that a threat?
As long as I'm not happy with what I find out.
You better hope John turns you down.
Why?
Because there's not enough room in this investigation for both of us.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
When we were kids and Roxy would get so wasted, and we were all alone and so scared we couldn't move.
Yeah, you'd make us say that prayer. I don't even know where you learned it.
Me either. But I still remember it. You? Angels bless and angels keep.
Angels guard me while I sleep. Bless my heart, bless my home, bless my spirit as I roam. guide and guard me through the night. Wake me in the morning's light.
The court has noted Ms. Delgado's plea, but I would like to hear from her client. Mr. Joplin, do you plead not guilty by reason of insanity?
Go for it, Sky.
I'm so lost without you. And I'm not the only one.
There's so much love out there for you to do.